morning to everyone. Well, there I go again with the light. Want too much light. Good morning, everybody. I know I'm a little late, and but I didn't want to go without making my video today because I know a lot of you love to see my videos. So I'm gonna wait a little bit while people start connecting. Just waiting a little bit. Because today I want to talk about peppermint tea. Yeah. So I chose the winner of the Harvest Moon giveaway yesterday. So if you was one of the ones that commented, please check it out. See if your name was picked. I know it was Suzanne Q in North Carolina. So I'm waiting for her to hit me up by tomorrow. If not, I'll pick a new winner. Hello, how are you, Joe? God bless you. How is my sister Dana doing? Today we're going to talk about peppermint. I don't know if everybody likes peppermint tea. Me personally, I love peppermint tea. I know you're kind of funny about certain tastes or certain textures or so I don't know if you like peppermint tea, but peppermint tea is really good for you. And I have like a little recipe that is in case you have fever, when you get fever, you have a headache and all those stuff that comes with fever. So, about peppermint tea today. As everybody knows, my channel is about natural remedies to take care of yourself instead of having to indulge in medication that damages your kidneys, your, everything in your body. It gives you something else. So, and I have this book. I love this book. Is Wild Medicinal Solutions. I like this book because this book has so many good remedies. She's awesome. We had a long day yesterday. I don't even like tea. I know, but you don't have to drink it. This is for fever and it's a remedy, and you don't have to drink the tea. So don't worry about it, brother. It says, when an illness causes fever, there is also usually discomfort, headache, and alternating heat chills. Next time this happens, try a simple remedy to produce sweating, reduce headache, and help break the fever to provide relief. Soak a clean piece of flannel or cloth in a strong, warm cup of peppermint tea. See, you don't have to drink it. You just gotta take the cloth, dip it in a real strong cup of tea, of peppermint tea, and then it says, where I was up to. Peppermint tea, gently wring out the excess fluid and apply this warm preparation to the forehead, allowing it to sit there for at least 15 minutes. This process can be repeated every hour or so until headache and fever are reduced and sweating begins. How great is that? Instead of having to run for Tylenol and Motrin that, yeah, could help your headache, but it will not help your liver. So all you got to do is make a very strong peppermint tea. You put the cloth in the peppermint tea. You could put maybe two tea bags in the peppermint tea. Just, make the peppermint tea stronger. Soak it in there, wring it out, put it on your forehead, and leave it there for 15 minutes. And you could do this every hour until your fever reduces, until your chills reduces, and also your headache. And you're going to see yourself, you're going to start sweating all that fever out. So this is great. It says by helping to relax and dilate, sorry for that, dilate arteries, warm peppermint tea reliability increases surface circulation in the forehead and temples, helping to radiate off heat and encourage perspiration. It is ultimately the sweating or diaphoresis, an effect displayed in certain extent by all aromatics that cools the body and brings internal temperature down. That's great to know. We normally run to medication, like I always say. Not every medication is good for you. Yeah, it works quick, but it's not really good for you. Some medication brings up your blood pressure. Some medication raises up your cholesterol. Some medication just, it's no good for your stomach or for your system. And we tend to run to these medications because we know that is a quick, a quick remedy, something quick to take away your pain. But peppermint is really good for other things. You could drink it. Peppermint tea is also good for your system as well. It helps you relax. I also brought I remember bringing that up of the different remedies for peppermint. But if you could, cure fever with peppermint, why not? Why not take peppermint tea and you know and let it work for you? It's just great. So that's what I have today. I know it's short. I've been busy trying to finish up the hats and the headbands for the homeless people, that I don't want them to go through so much this winter, because this year winter hit us in February. We had a snowstorm, and so as you can see, I'm doing a headband right now so that I could give out hats and headbands to keep the homeless people warm. I know that there's a lot of female homeless people here, more than young men's. I've seen, when my church goes to give out like the food and clothing to homeless people, I noticed that I had went to take Bella to the bathroom, and we had to go to a public place to use the bathroom. And in that bathroom, there was a whole bunch of young girls sleeping on the floor. And that just really broke my heart. It broke my heart to see these young kids. I think they was like in their 30s, and they were sleeping on the floor. And I told them, our church is over there. We're giving out food. We have, clothing and so forth. So, that broke my heart. And I know with the snowstorm we had, I'm sure that a lot of them was most likely cold, sleeping in those bathrooms. And I really felt from my heart that I wanted this year, because they talking about that we probably have a worse snowstorm than what we had in February.
We're happy because I love snow and I want to play in it. And make
Yes,
sure I
I
have a
know
snowman
you're
because
happy about it.
I
Yes.
was very sad when my snowman melted.
That's Bella. Bella is happy because if we have another snowstorm, she's happy about it because she gets to play outside and enjoy, you know, her snow time. But you know what? I left New York City because I don't like snow. I don't want to have to deal with snow. But anyway, I decided to make, I already finished the hats for the kids in foster care. That's already done with. I'm just waiting for them to contact me for they could come and pick it up. And what I'm working on now is the hats and the headbands for the people, the homeless people that the church takes goes and bring them food, and you know and these hats, most likely they're going to come and pick it up because they normally go on Saturdays, and because of the virus, not too many people could, join them. And I don't want to expose Bella, you know, to the virus with, where you see a lot of homeless people. Um, for me, I don't care. I go. I don't have a problem with it. But I don't want Bella. I don't want to. I don't want to have to take Bella, over there. I normally take her with me with no problem, but now with the virus and so forth, I don't want to expose her because I know she doesn't like wearing the mask. And when we go over there, we get there like at 10:30, and we don't leave until about 2 o'clock. So I prefer having her stay home. And on Saturdays, she's with me. I don't have nobody to watch over her, but I will ask them to take pictures of the people receiving the hats. I'm also planning to make some little bags. I'm gonna buy like maybe party bags and put little toiletries in it, or maybe um like hand sanitizer, tissue, because in the winter you get the cold, and you have to be blowing your nose all the time, and them being outside, they're more exposed to it. So, and also I want to get just a few little knickknacks just for they could have, and maybe even a snack for they could have, because I know that it's not easy for them having to live out in the street inside a bathroom, because that's where I saw all those young girls in the bathroom sleeping on the floor. And it's heartbreaking. I pray for them every day, and I ask God to do his will, because at least I have a roof over my head and I have food. But not everybody has that same privilege to to be able to have food, something to eat, or maybe a soap that where they while they're in the bathroom they could wash up, wash their face, wash their hands, So I make my own soap. I make natural soaps. So I want to be able to I'm most likely gonna do a lot of soap this month, so that I could put it in those goodie bags for the homeless people. I'm gonna put a soap in there for them. I want to buy the little hand lotion for them, and I want to have different different things that I know that they could use while being outside. I'm making the hats, the scarf, I mean the hats and the headbands, but I also plan to make some um gloves, because at least they'll keep their hands warm. As long as they could keep the head and the hands warm, they'll be fine. And the church always, get donation for coats, jackets, and so forth. So they'll have a coat for this year as well. And normally they always get a lot of scarves, so I'm not worrying about making scarves. But I am gonna have, like the headband that I'm working on now, as you can see. So I want to make a lot of headbands because I know a lot of women um, is normally there, more women than men. So I'm gonna make sure I have enough headband for they could cover the ears. At least not everybody likes to wear hats. Um, I don't like wearing hats really, but I like making them. In order for me to wear a hat, I would have to be really cold for me to wear a hat. Unless it's like a baseball hat. I don't mind wearing a baseball hat or, you know, like my Yankee hat. Yeah. Or my hat that says, United We Stand. That I got that during the time of the 9/11 when I used to, when I was serving at the 9/11, when I used to work for EMS. And I have that hat that says United We Stand. Um, that's a hat that's close to me. Yeah, I wear that hat because it's like a baseball hat, and I like sporty hats. But not regular hats like these that I just made for the homeless, because I don't know. I just get itchy, and I cannot. I don't like wearing hats. So if I make hats, I like making hats. But if I make hats, it will be to give away. I won't make any hats to wear because, like I said, I can't stand hats unless it's a hat that has, a cap. I'm so glad to catch you live. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. So I was talking about the hats and headband that I'm making for the homeless people. Um, I'm trying to make it to finish it before the end of this month, because normally here in Texas, well, it all depends. It varies. Um, we could have winter, maybe in January. Maybe we'll have it in, it gets cold sometime in October. Late, we haven't had any heat. I mean, any cold weather yet. So it could get cold in November. It could not get cold at all. So it all depends. It varies. But I want to be able to have the hats ready before November, because in November I'm gonna have the church pick up all the hats and the gloves, and as well as the headbands, so they could give it out to the homeless people. They go downtown where the jail is at. They go right there, right in front of the jail, because a lot of people, comes to visit people in jail. And sometimes they take hats to give it to the people that's, incarcerated. So that's what I'm working on now. And if anybody wants to collab and send yarn, you could hit me up at TammyTX0919 at gmail.com. And you could send me yarn if you like. Or if you have hats, scarf, it doesn't have to be knitted. If you have hats and scarves you want to get rid of, or gloves you want to get rid of, I'll be more than happy to take it to them. Or if you want to make some headbands, they're fast, they're easy. You could make some headbands and you could send it to me, email me, let me know, and you could give me the information. And I'll give you my information so that you could be able to send it. So just hit me up at TammyTX0919 at gmail.com. And like I said, it will be a blessing to the homeless people. And you will see, because I'm gonna make sure they take pictures so that I could show it, and I could show you that these things are going to homeless people. I love to help out the homeless. I've done it for 3 years now, and for the past 2 years, I was just making face masks for them, and this year I just want to make s- things that's going to keep them warm for the winter, in case we have another snowstorm. At least they'll be able to keep themselves warm. But every year I do something for the homeless. I like to help them out. I didn't mind making, I think, I don't even remember how many face masks I made. And so if I have the time, I'm gonna do it. So God bless everyone. Remember to like, subscribe, share my channel so that other people could learn. um when I bring the natural remedies, because that's what I like to do. I like to bring up natural remedies. So remember that if you have fever, you make yourself a very strong tea, and the peppermint tea is going to help you. You don't have to drink it. You could just put it on your forehead. If you didn't see the beginning where I was reading the detail, go back to the beginning, and you will see that peppermint tea is good for fever. Okay, so God bless. See you on Friday, and that's it.